It's your boy Showtime Ice 9, and I'm back, you heard? I'm back with another live, you heard? We back. Shout out to Guilty Treasure, you heard? Go get the fresh gear. They got fresh hats. You know what it is. Go find them on Instagram. They got that lit apparel. Guilty Treasures. Y'all know where the fuck to find them. You heard what it is. It's your boy Showtime Ice 9. Champagne. Y'all know the game. Y'all know what it is. We out here. But look, I remember when I was in high school and when I was in middle school, well, I say when I was when I was in middle school, I got cut from the basketball team. And it's crazy because now I'm way better than who I was to how I used to be when in sports, in basketball. Now I'm a way better basketball player. I'm probably one of the best basketball players on the court and any gym I step into. But it comes from being cut, you know what I'm saying? And the moral of this shit is that look, just because somebody say you can't, don't mean that you can't get better. You get what I'm saying? Just because somebody says that you can't, doesn't mean that you can't get better. You heard? And that goes for music, that goes for doing art, that goes for anything creative. You know what I'm saying? Whatever world that you step into, it's made for you to get better. Before I became a rapper, before I became a YouTuber, I wanted to make the NBA. I wanted to I want to say I wanted to make the NBA, but I wanted to be a great basketball player. I wanted to be known for playing ball. You know, unfortunately, it did come to an end because at the end of the day, bro, you got to make a decision on what you want in life. You know what I'm saying? Being a basketball player is not easy. You know what I mean? And this was the same thing for being an artist or a musician or whatever you want to be. I mean, anything you do is creative. At some point, we all start from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up with a trainer. I didn't grow up with somebody that was teaching me how to ball. I had to learn how to do that on my own. You know what I'm saying? So when I got into the field, I had to throw myself out there. You know what I'm saying? So and basketball tries came out. I was nervous. I didn't want to get cut. You know what I'm saying? And it was fucking up my style of play. I knew I was good. I know I was decent. I knew I could play, but it was my mindset. I already knew I was gonna get cut the first tryout. I already knew I was gonna get cut. Wanna know why? Because my mindset was too focused on trying to impress the coaches. And I should have just focused on being the best player for me and not worry about what everybody else is thinking. That's the problem with us as humans. We're always worried about what the next person thinks. And it's always and forever, it will always hold you back because you're so worried about what the other person thinks that it's gonna mess up your creation. Just because this person doesn't rock with your music, just because this person doesn't think that you're a good basketball player, doesn't think that this person is gonna be a good basketball player. I bet you if my team wasn't good at that year, in that year of basketball, right? If my team wasn't so good, my team was good. I always had a good team, you know what I'm saying? So that's why um listen, some of the best basketball players come out of my city. I'm originated from Newburgh, New York. Some of the best basketball players come from my city. You heard? So if you got cut, it wasn't because you weren't good. It's that nigga, we had some of the best players ever to ever like whatever gym we went to, we was a problem. You heard? It don't matter where we were in New York. We gave some people the issue. You heard? Some people you run into, they had to be super good to blow us out. You heard? They had to be talented for them to blow us out. You heard? So what you gotta understand is, right? People are gonna doubt you. You heard? When I first started playing ball, when I first started playing basketball, people was calling me trash. People was calling me dirt because I wasn't playing well. I wasn't the best basketball I could play. You big for nothing. You this, you that. You heard? All of that was in my mind. So when I went home, I used to practice every single day to get better. Every single day. I was in the sleet. I was in the rain. I was in the snow with it, trying to get better. Next season came around. You heard? I played AAU, you know what I'm saying? So AAU came in, you know what I'm saying? First part of the season, I was a metamorph. You know what I'm saying? I was getting better. I was transitioning to become a good player. You know what I'm saying? I started getting the hang of it. I started getting the hang of offense. I started getting the hang of how to play ball. I started to get good. So we do this thing. We do this. We getting the hang of the offense and we doing all these great things. We losing it. We lose like almost every tournament. We lost like the first 2 or 3 years, we was losing every tournament. 2 or 3 go arounds, 2 or 3 tournaments. We lost 2 or 3 tournaments back to back. We didn't have the chemistry. We didn't have a good team. You know what I'm saying? So what we do now is right. We gonna get some good players. We gonna get some new good players. You know what I'm saying? We take some of the players that was holding us back. We take them off the team. Cause some of them they was rude to the culture. They was bad on the game. Whatever it is. So we start from ground zero. And that forced me to be good in the game. You heard that forced me to become a good player while I play ball. That forced me. That forced me to 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 change my position up and become good at the sport. So I start getting buckets. I'm averaging like about like 10 to 12 points a game. You know what I'm saying? 10, 12, 15 points a game. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm in that position to be a good player. You know what I'm saying? Before I wasn't getting as much play time. So I got play time. I got my first play time starting. Now I'm starting on the team. I'm doing my thing. Now look, I get some time, I get some play time. I'm doing better. Third tournament come around. We recruited some new players. My boy Eli, my boy Raymond. We recruited Hector. We recruited a lot of good players, right? Now our team is decent. I'm not gonna say our team is like blowing everybody out the water, but now since I'm a good player, and mind you, back then I had to learn. Listen, I was literally listen. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you the truth. When it comes to instruction, I suck at instruction. People just like, yo. I suck. I don't know why. It's always been a problem for me. I always suck at people giving instruction. I don't know why. So, you know, I used to fuck up on the plays and shit like that. All of that. Listen. I'm a victim. You heard? I say whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what anybody say about me. I used to fuck up on the players and all of that. But when the game came, niggas knew what it was. No plays is gonna stop me from being nice. But look, we got some good players on our squad. You know what I'm saying? We going against great teams. You know what I'm saying? We never went against bad teams. That's the thing. When we were in the tournaments, we never used to go against bad teams, bro. There were teams that we would play that would going to gym rats. If you were a basketball player, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what gym rats is. Gym rats is a tournament in in New York. You heard upstate where all the teams from all around the world come and play. You heard. Anyway, we go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm averaging like 12, 15 points a game. Still, if you're playing AAU, and I'm just saying average. I'm not saying I wasn't going for 20. I wasn't going for 30. Some games I was doing different. I was getting different numbers. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who we played. You feel me? Moral of it, right? Let me get to the bottom of it. You gotta realize that everything starts from the ground up. I had to build for who I was becoming. In order for me to become who I wanted to become, I had to go through so many things to become this. You heard? When I was playing ball, people was calling me whack. People was calling me trash. People was telling me that I wasn't good. People telling me that I was stupid. I was this and that. I was going through so many trials and errors and all of this and that to become who I am today. All of that. All that, all of that negative energy that people was feeding me, it was all to be make me a stronger person now. Now if I feel like somebody's moving weird, now if I hear something that I don't like, I'm not going to be around you. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm just gonna see you for who you are, then move accordingly. You get what I'm saying? Don't take it personal. Some people are going through their own trials. Some people are going through their own things. Don't take it personal. Half of the things that people say to you, they don't even mean. They just say it to either A, make somebody else laugh, or they're just truly not saying that what they don't like about you. And what people say about you is what they think about themselves. You get what I'm saying? So don't feed into the negativity, bro, because it doesn't help you. You heard? And if you're around people that are negative, you're around people that are not helping you, then you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I had to separate myself from so many people just to win, just to be around just to be here. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself in the right light. Get yourself around the right energy, bro. Because you could really win in this life. You could really do more in this life. When I was playing ball, I got cut from the team and then became a great basketball player. And then the next year after AU, I made the freshman team. You know what I'm saying? I made the team. The year before I got cut, modified, got cut. The year after, made the team. If I could do it, you could do it. And that's with anything in life, bro. There's gonna be people that come in and tell you you're this, people tell you you're that, and you seize the opportunity when it's in front of you. You feel me? A lot of the shit that I was going through as a young kid changed me forever. Changed who I am as a person. Changed me so I could have a better life in the long run. So I could look at things different. So I can handle things differently. You heard? I got this big artist from my hometown. Y'all probably know who he is, Partisan Fontaine, right? Before he got on, before he made it in music, he was doing substitute in Newburgh. He was a substitute teacher. He was doing substitute teaching to get by. Some people gotta do what they gotta do to get by in this world, bro. It's not easy. Do what you gotta do to take care of yourself. Don't be out here struggling. Don't be out here not doing what's best for you. Because people don't care about you in this world, man. You gotta do what's best for you, man. You got this shit. At the end of the day, it's just gonna be you. It's just gonna be you and your family. You know what I'm saying? When those dark times come, people are gonna fly away. People are gonna fly away. The fastest way you go up is the fastest way you could go down. Look at it for what it is. Look at it for what it is. Don't be mad about it. This is just how the world is. When you're doing great, everybody comes around. When you're not winning, the whole world goes against you. Look at Diddy. Look at Bill Cosby. Nobody called them out on this shit when they were out. Now when things go bad, now when people start saying stuff, now everybody wants to line up and play behind the leader because now they want to paint this narrative. Why didn't they come get him when he was actually doing it? Because they wanna they always wanna popularize it when a black man do it. Why they always wanna popularize it when a black man do it? You feel me? I ain't I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But look, where you are right now is where you need to be, bro, and accept it, bro. It's your boy Showtime Minds 9. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And I'm out of here, bro. You heard? We're gonna be back with more live. We're gonna be vlogging. Y'all know what it is.